Hello, my name is Zachary Kinnoin. I go by Zach. I'm 30 years old. I'm turning 31 at the end of May. I live in Newhall, California, which is near Santa Clarita. I live with my wife. I've been married to her for 6 months. And in regards to my educational background, I went to Cal Poly Pomona and got a business degree with an emphasis in finance. I worked at a cereal manufacturing company for about 2 years after college. And then after that, I went to the company I work for currently, which is called Semco, and it is a steel framing manufacturing company. So I've been on the purchasing side the whole time, and I've been there for 6 years. And I enjoy my job because it's a blend of kind of doing the analytics and numbers to forecast of what we should be buying, but there's also a relational aspect. And I get to spend time with vendors, and I travel about once a month, and I enjoy that portion of it as well. My career goals for the next 3 to 5 years is to continue to grow at the company that I'm at. I see myself being there for at least the next 3 to 5 years. It's a good size to where there's opportunities to grow, but I also like how it's not a huge company because I can see a lot of different aspects of the business and do kind of multiple things, which I enjoy. So I want to keep growing there. I'd like to be in the supply chain field and purchasing, which I've done the last 6 years. And I would like to, currently I'm a buyer, I would like to be a senior buyer, and I would like to move into mid-level management within that time. And I really want to emphasize the relationship side of the business. I want to grow in that, continue to travel and meet vendors and suppliers, and just really grow in that aspect because I think that'll open up a lot of doors. My long-term dream job would eventually be to have my own business. I think that I have a lot to offer, and it'd be a unique circumstance to really just control all the different aspects. I think it'd be a great way to learn and really to get back what I'm pouring into it and kind of be my own boss and just handle all the different situations, at least at the start of a business. I think I've gotten to know the steel industry well as I've been in it the last 6 years. And one thing I appreciate about the steel industry is that there's an entrepreneurial spirit, and there's quite a few people that have their own business that they started. So I could see myself doing it in the steel industry. I'm not exactly sure what that would be at this point, but I really want to work towards that and think that that would be a great opportunity. And that's kind of my dream job for myself. I'm preparing for graduate school by planning financially and making sure I have the money set aside to pay for it. I've also been preparing by talking with my wife and making sure we're on the same page in terms of what my schedule would be. Also, I've been talking to people that have gone to graduate school and getting their advice, asking them how it was for them, if they'd recommend it, and making sure that I kind of have the right mindset going into it. Also, just with work, having kind of looking at it through the lens of going to graduate school and seeing how it could benefit me there and seeing kind of what I'm looking for in terms of the program. Also, I went to get a certification recently. It's called the Certification in Planning and Inventory Management, CPIM. And that's prepared me because I haven't studied or taken tests since college, which I graduated in 2015. So that's kind of gotten me back, getting my feet wet in terms of taking tests, and that was a good experience, and I was able to get my certification. So that's something that I think is hopefully prepared me for graduate school.